Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight for tonight's collective. So take what resonates, leave the rest. You know the drill. If it's not your message, it's not your message. Don't try to make it fit. You can flip the roles if it does make it fit, but don't try to tie yourself in a pretzel to make it your reading. Hope you all had a good day today. So somebody's getting justice. In particular, about something to do with the past. Six of Cups and the Justice card. I'm hearing the tables have turned. What goes up must come down. Great Spirit, what's the deal? What do we need to know right now? What's the message? Okay, so there was some sort of a something taken from you. Six of Shells and the Ace of Crystals in reverse. Okay? So this could have been a sense of stability, could have been a job, could have been a house. It could have been a sense of stability. Somebody was very stingy and selfish. It seems as though somebody tried to make you end up having the short end of the stick, so to speak. So you went off and you started your own thing, and they even tried to take that away too. The Five of Crystals in the reverse. This is about you finding yourself, uh, your value within, and finding your self worth. Ten of Acorns, putting an end to this putting an end to the cycle of this loss, of this reverse ace of crystals, the removing of your stability. It's almost like this energy thought that you owed them. Yeah, there was definitely some sort of manipulation going on. Energetically tied. Tried to use your destiny for their own. They tried to balance out their own karma with your energy. Your endurance and determination got you through this. You took responsibility for your side, and you dedicated yourself to not only helping yourself, but helping other people. And somebody tried to manipulate that. Try to make it all for nothing. But they're quickly finding out that whatever they came up against you with is falling apart. They're losing confidence. They're losing strength. They forgot their why. There's no endurance. There's no courage. And this is why you're walking away from this. Keeping your boundaries. Something tells me there's some sort of an offer coming in. It's almost like a resilient energy coming in to try to bring some sort of offer in. But it's all for nothing. It's to manipulate you. It's to hold it over your head. You're going to walk away from this energy anyway. So the offer they're coming in with is rather lame. It's to take away your forward movement. It's basically to destroy all your brand new idea, or any ideas that you come into. There's no ideas that are too big or small for them to sabotage. That's what I'm being told to say. But they're in for a rude awakening. Yeah. The Ten of Crystals. Their whole foundation is crumbling. It's all crumbling. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Welcome in, Fire Daddy. Welcome in, Trudy, Marine, Maximilian, Ernest, Michael, Dorothy. Somebody wants to apparently come in and collaborate with you. They're coming in with some sort of cup of love. But their intentions aren't correct. They have a 10 of crystals in the reverse, so they probably lost everything. And they are needing your divine wisdom. And they want to collaborate with you somehow about this divine wisdom that you might have for them. But this is also a triangulation situation, so I wouldn't trust this. I don't like it. I don't like the energy or the feeling of it. Ace of Feathers. It's a bunch of lies and deception. Unfortunately, Collective, we're not allowed to have anything nice. Yeah, but we are awakening. It's awakening us to who is actually there, showing up for us, and who isn't. Okay? Dragons, what do we got for this reading? Is there any overall message? Yeah, somebody's receiving judgment. What's the overall vibe on this message, Dragons? Yeah, Collective, the fact that you're winning it's making somebody extremely emotional. The fact that they know they have no other choice but to reconcile. They're unable to rest. They're filled with anxiety. They're currently going through a rebirth, a dark night of the soul. All because you're speaking your truth. Eight of Coins. Yeah. Because you're so successful, because you tend to outshine people, they've been trying to cast illusions and make a confusion so that way you can't make a decision. Okay? However, there's going to be some sort of situation someone's coming in with an offer, but it's a bullshit offer. Yeah, it's just to bring chaos. More fucking chaos. Like, what the fuck is wrong with the world? We can't trust anybody anymore. Can't have nothing nice. You know, now they're weaponizing compassion. They're coming in with gifts in order to manipulate. Is that the new thing these days? Again, the Three of Cups in the reverse come out. I just switched that bitch around. Three of Wands. Just be patient. Everything's gonna fall into place. But I have a feeling you might need to exercise patience and discernment. Six of Coins, yeah. This is somebody coming in to make like they're giving an offer and then it's nothing. It's an empty offer. But you're used to that, collective. Come on now. Knight of Cups. Okay, so they want you to give compassion to them, but it's not reciprocal. It's unrequitable. They literally got nothing to give you. It's almost like they want to come in like they're sound of mind and then tell you you're delusional when they're an actual psychopath. That's the feeling I get. Two of Wands. It's all because you're moving forward. Despite all of this chaos, despite all the lies, the deception, the illusions, the rumors, the sabotage, you continue to move forward, unbothered. They're losing their shit because of this. I'm gonna need a coffee for this. I tell you, the audacity of some people. Alright, what's the vibe? Archangel Michael's at the bottom of the deck, but he's upside down. So he doesn't approve of all this bullshit. Yeah, you're making boundaries because of the disrespectful bullshit. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. Yeah. This psychopath wants another chance. Would you believe it? Another chance to ruin you. They're not very nurturing at all. They're not very wise either. You're not suffering in silence, and neither do they. They don't want to be in silence anymore. But you're... Apparently, the person that they're with, they need to separate from them, and then that's when they're gonna come in. They're already in the process of doing that. They're not clingy at all. Like I care. There's no harmony with this connection. Okay, they went off to the greener pastures over the fence, and guess what? It was faux. It was fake. They can't let go of you. They don't want to be at this dead end anymore. They're done being frozen. They don't want to be stuck. They don't want to be in this stagnant energy anymore. It's kind of their karma for doing what the hell they did. It is what it is. Thank you, Fire Daddy, by the way. Redirect. And they don't feel they owe you an apology either. This was not your soulmate. They come in there parading like it, but they weren't your soulmate. Yeah, they acted like they were divine, that they were solid, that they weren't karmic, that they weren't a hater, that they weren't some sort of third party. But here they are, they're a fucking narcissist. This is your ex, coming in two-faced. They're sick of the gossip. They want you to shut up. You gotta stop talking the truth. They want you to nurture them. Apparently you need to nurture the psychopath. I'll nurture you with a frying pan while I'm in the kitchen. I'll nurture you with the lawnmower when I'm out in the backyard. I'm really not that hostile, but hell, if my life is being threatened, by all means, I'll let my shadow out to play. When I say fuck around and find out, quality over quantity. I'm back. There is Western Union, but I don't deal through Western Union. Western Union is a pain. I work with PayPal. I work through the Hipsy site. There's possibilities of giving me a tip through there. You can use PayPal, Venmo, Google Pay, Apple Pay, debit card, credit card. And the one-on-one sessions are officially active, so that will be starting officially tomorrow. So if you want a one-on-one session, hit up the Hipsy link in my links here on YouTube, and yeah. So this dumbass energy already, like this relentless energy needs to like officially amscrate. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, it's pretty wild how it all happens. I swear the Divine's got us playing a big, huge joke. It gives us all the same message and watches us come out with the same message and then bitch at each other because, we're stealing everybody's message. Meanwhile, the Divine is giving it to us for different demographics that we hold access to. My life too, Apple. A lot of the readings that I've done the last year and over that, I've resonated with. I'm not liking this curl in my hair. It's the joys of putting it behind my ear. I guess I could change it. And this close. This close. Okay? I'm this close from making my page political. I can honestly say there's some things that are going on that I'm not impressed with. And as heinous as they may seem, you're not going to get away with it. It may seem like it. But we need to start to rise up as people. Start saying no more often. It's in our birthright. It's why we have a voice. how close you want to be. There we go. Alright, voice of souls, you've been calling my name all night. Let's go. Give us something good, please. Give us some good news. By the way, I'm enjoying this mic, by the way. It plugs right into my phone. I've got this little jack splitter that I hook up. It's all lightning. Lightning to lightning to lightning. Alright, voice of souls, great spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. What's the message for my beautiful, radiant collective? To my chosen, to my earth angels, star seeds, light workers. What's going on? What do we need to know right now? Burden of tears, so far. Somebody's trying to drop their anger. Somebody's not able to mirror you anymore. They've been blocked out somehow. Somebody's sad and wants a reunion. They're not angry anymore, apparently. It's emphasized on that they're not angry anymore. "27, 21 might be significant. Look in the book? Okay, fine. I'll look in the book. I haven't done the book on these in a while. All right. The burden of tears. What does it have to say? Your soul. There's great sadness in you and emotional pain. I feel it deep inside you, and I understand it. Part of you feels like this pain makes you weak and vulnerable. So you repress it into your deepest depths. But the sadness is legitimate, and it is something positive to teach you. Your pain is a sign that you're mourning a relationship situation, a way of being and thinking. There's still some resistance, which is why part of you is afraid to connect to this emotional suffering. If you feel unable to handle it, don't force yourself, but don't repress it. If you need to cry, scream, or talk, just do it. You can write it down or communicate with a person you trust. I really invite you to do so. It will bring you true liberation and let you open up a new chapter in your life. What your spirit guides have to say. Six months ago, something important happened. Something heavily disrupted your energy and emotions. Part of your energy froze. Part of you had a bad scare. Fear isn't a negative emotion. Fear comes when you feel in danger, when its role is to advise you. Fear freezes you. When its role is to warn you, fear allows you to understand what is going on. Today we invite you to understand what frightened you and made you sad, using the method of your choice. Understand that fear means to teach you. We've been sending you signs over the past few days to help you connect with another person. That person will help you, directly or indirectly, to reconnect to yourself. The entity. Part of you is sad and wants to cry and scream. This isn't necessarily directly related to my passing. It is a situation that you can't fully accept and or overcome. I understand this completely. I would like to help you more, but it's up to you to build your own path. Don't worry about your tears causing me harm. Don't worry about you having a negative influence on my soul. I'm here for you and to console you. I send you comfort and compassion. I would like to take you in my arms, but I know I can't. So to feel my presence, take time to curl up and give yourself some kindness. Take care of yourself. That is when we'll be in the same energy and can communicate in a gentle and unique way. Reunion. Your soul. We had lost each other for a long time. You may have been struggling to talk to me. You may have felt I was against you, or that you didn't know how to find me. But you found me. Today we are beautifully united. You are me, and I am you. This allows you to have some perspective and let you go. You can experience events in a different way. You're in a grounding and centering energy. You are yourself. Now, just experiment. Be yourself. Don't try to be perfect, because you can't be. Just be in an energy of well-being, inner calm, and joy. Everything is here. Everything is beautiful, and everything is infinite. We are reunited. Your spirit guides. You're waiting for a strong sign, yet we have already sent it to you. We sent it to you 1 year ago. A year ago, something important happened to you. You may have felt disconcerted, but it was significant. It was to help you realize something wasn't right for you, and to see what you really want, and become aware of your needs and expectations. Take time to remember what happened a year ago. Visualize that event in a positive way, and integrate what it had to teach you. Today, you're reconnecting to yourself, and this will let you move forward quickly with joy and compassion. Have confidence in yourself and trust in what happened. Even if your feelings about it are negative, remember that what it has taught you is positive. It brings you great wisdom. The entity. I am reunited with beloved souls, my source, and my karmic family. I am in an energy of unconditional love. I am in light, and I am only love. We're here for you. We're a team to help you and guide you, and we're here to create positive thoughts around you. You have great things to experience and accomplish. You have great happiness to create, and you can do it. Life on Earth is a gift, and the present moment is key to the happiness and well-being. Connect to the present moment. Live for yourself. Resonate with your beauty. We are here to protect you. All is well. I don't know. Sometimes it resonates, sometimes it doesn't. Welcome in, Phoenix. It's been a little while. I missed you too, my dear. You skylaking. How's it going, Phoenix? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, Tammy. Hey, Phoenix. The chat has changed a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. Mm. The chat has changed quite a bit. Alright, Spirit, what's going on? What do we need to know? What's the next message? Yeah, somebody didn't love you. They just wanted your guidance. They wanted to use you. They wanted to use your energy. They're trying to emulate you. They're trying to steal your abundance. It's the same old vindictive karmic energy. I can't wait till it's out of here. And people wonder why people can't trust each other. People can't trust people. Why? Because they get played all the time. They try to be honest and forthright and transparent, and they get taken advantage of. She's currently, I think, either having surgery or healing from surgery. I know she was off, I don't know what hospital, but she was off to get some surgery done. She's currently going through it, so all the love and healing to Little B would be greatly appreciated, tribe. Sacred Feminine, is there any message here for the collective other than crapola bullshit messages? Can we, like, get something good? Please? Give us hope. Jeez. Louise. If she doesn't answer right off the bat, don't take it personal. She might be under. So. Mother Mary. Mother Mary's popping back out again. Alright, so what's the next one? Confusion. And miracles. Okay. Mother Mary saying hello. Let's look in the book. Mother Mary. There we go. Dearest one, I ask you to surrender the fear and anxiety you hold for a loved one's well-being. Trust all will turn out for the highest good for all concerned. The current situation is simply part of your loved one's life experience and learning. A blessing eventually stems from this current event. Remember, at the heart of all creation, only love exists. Allow divine love to stir within your heart. Feel it move the earth and stars as a miracle of life forever unfolds. Have faith in the universal spirit of life and know that you and those dear to you are eternally protected. I shower your loved one with protective and healing light, so please do not worry. Was I not just talking about Little B? Is that not wild? Confusion is the next one. Conflicting thoughts regarding a major decision are causing you to feel confused. You may be feeling as if you don't know which way to turn at the moment. You may feel unable to choose between that which you truly love to do and that which you think you must do. At the heart of this issue lies a deep-seated sense of obligation to others. You are afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another by choosing what you love. The best course of action for you at this time is to take a few steps back. Don't place extra pressure on yourself by thinking that you must decide right now. Give yourself to, give yourself some time. If possible, take a short break away from it all. Bring some peace and quiet into your life, and over the coming days, things will become clearer. Your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart. Others will understand in time. Miracles. Ta-da! Your determination, commitment, and perseverance is about to pay off, and all that you've worked towards will soon manifest. It will soon be time to celebrate your achievements. However, you are cautioned not to get too elated. Thank the universe for all that you achieve and keep focused. Do not lose sight of your original purpose and or intentions. Keep in mind that all you do should not only serve you, but also those around you. In doing this, the universe will continue to guide you and offer its assistance. Visualize your work and influence reaching larger numbers of people. Imagine this happening with ease and only in ways that make you feel comfortable. Take no It takes no more effort to think big than to think small, and remember that a miracle is always possible, no matter what situation you find yourself in. So trust that everything is working out and everything is falling into place. It's all going as planned. Alright, Spirit, what's going on? What do we need to know right now? There's been a fire ignited within you. You're very self-reliant. You just gotta step into your power a little bit more. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Self-reliant. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Whoa. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Community card. Freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you, and you have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Allow that inner fire to guide you. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you, and you know much more than you think you do. Happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. That almost triggers me. Playful living? Like, I don't know. Releasing expectations? Yee. Let go of worry? I wish. I don't know. I kind of hold expectations as boundaries. Like, certain expectations, like, you're not wanting to be played. You don't want to be, uh, you know, taken advantage of. You don't want to be manipulated, like, and you need some sort of boundaries or expectations in order for you to be safe. I'm not about to just let go and just, no. I don't know, but since I've had love and compassion become weaponized against me, it's extremely difficult for me to even trust when someone wants to be compassionate towards me. It's extremely difficult to trust someone now. So, for those of you that think that you haven't been with a narcissist before, and you think, oh, just get over them, just walk away and get on with your life, you literally have no clue what you're talking about. It's almost as if they don't want me to ever love again. Growing up in a narcissistic household, the hardest part was learning to love myself. And it took me 40 years to do it. When I finally started showing up for myself, people thought I was arrogant. When I started making boundaries for myself, apparently I was picky. And now that I love myself, apparently I'm full of it. Apparently my shit doesn't stink. According to the status quo, we can't win. We're not allowed. It's literally rigged against us. And somehow we're just supposed to be okay with it. Like, how long do we gotta suffer for? I keep saying we need to stand up, we need to do something. But what happens when you don't even know where to start? We try to start with ourselves, and we're ridiculed, we're bashed, we're bombarded by criticism. We try to focus on other people, and we get totally taken advantage of. So what's the happy medium? We can all just hold a match and let it all burn. But then that wouldn't solve anything. Or how about we finally love ourselves, we want to finally open our hearts again. And it's virtually impossible. Because everybody wants to show up in this whole fuckboy energy and not actually even use their heart for a particular connection. They'd rather lock up their heart and then we're just supposed to submit to that. We're just supposed to fall into suit of that and just close off our hearts and screw around and follow the status quo. It's like, no, I'm not about that. Whatever happened to a sacred union? Now, I don't give a shit if you're masculine or feminine or whatever. Two masculines, two feminines. It doesn't mean anything either way, as long as the relationship and the connection is sacred. We should be able to love who we love, providing it's a mutual. What makes a sacred relationship? Honesty, integrity, trust, communication, transparency, compassion. That's a sacred union. Respect, yeah. Authenticity. Alright, who's got a super chat for me? If you got a super chat, super sticker, super thanks, I will throw a message your way. Sky Viking, you're first on the list. Let's see what you got going on for you. Let's do a Celtic cross. Spirit, what's the deal with Sky Viking? What can we tell her? Okay. You could be dealing with an Aries. You got a King of Acorns crossing you. Something about a foundation. Community comforts. Home life. You're letting go of lies and betrayal. You're needing to get into some sort of a discovery mode. Open your mind. Open up to possibilities. Because right now you've got a very untruthful feeling or thought process in your head. You very well could be lying to yourself about something or not looking at it with truth. You might be giving the benefit of the doubt somewhere. Within your heart space, you're needing to focus on your stability within your heart. The endurance, the determination to move forward. Empower yourself. You got some major changes overwhelming you right now. However, you're headed towards some blessings and well-being. So you're headed towards some major wish fulfillment. So stay positive. I do see you walking away after feeling defeated about something. But there will be reconciliation. Okay? There will be reconciliation. There will be a closing out of a cycle, and you'll be walking away with new lessons and new wisdom. This might get you in your feels, but it's going to get you to change your whole aspect of how you look at emotions and how you look at love. This is about bringing self-respect back into the equation, okay? And bringing boundaries back to the forefront. You might have a bit of a bit of an issue starting. You might need to start off with baby steps, but you will get moving again. Things will start panning out for you, and it will fall into place for you, okay? You just got to stay focused on what's important. Yeah, you're letting go of a relationship, and things might be a little bit delayed right now because you're juggling quite a bit. But you need to have patience and change your perspective. You've got some major manifestations on its way, so hold tight. All right. Super chat, super stickers, super thanks. If anybody's got one. All right, throw your hearts in the chat. Welcome in, Tammy. All right. What's the message for Tammy, Spirit? Okay, Tammy, if this does not resonate, don't make this your story, okay? I just picked off the top. Right now, you're working with your self-empowerment and ambition. You're trying to find that again, okay? You're trying to ignite that. You're trying to make that happen. You're trying to encourage and inspire yourself. However, it's looking like you have some sort of a intuitive nudge or inspiration, maybe saying that you're not good enough, or maybe that you shouldn't bother with something. It's like you're trying to build up on your confidence. The Emperor in reverse is in your mind space, so you very well could be mentally manipulated right now. Somebody might be throwing you a bunch of hogwash. In your heart space, you're not very passionate to move forward. You're quite possibly could be feeling rather irritated and rigid. You're very uninspired at the moment within your heart space. Is this resonating so far? Okay. Now the past card is saying that you're through the worst of it. Okay. We've got the Tower in reverse. So thank you, Michael. I will get back to you in a moment. Thank you so much for your donation. So the Tower in the reverse is about coming out of coming up and out of a really rough time of a lot of change, a lot of abrupt change, having a lot of chaos around you. You're through the worst, but there's still some left. It's like having a renovation done on your house. You get all the crap taken out. You get all the new stuff put in, and then you go through a cleanup, and then you do the finishings, and then you have to clean up again. Right? So the chaos is gone. It's now the rebuild of the new. With this new moon coming through, you very well could be ending out cycles and starting new cycles. Okay? So continue moving forward. Okay? Don't stop now. It'd be it would be dumb to stop now. Okay? Find a way. The current energy right now, what is showing here is the chariot in reverse is there's a loss of discipline. And with the knight of shells in the reverse, there's a loss of passion to move forward. Okay? And your attitude in relation is the sun in reverse. So you're feeling rather dark. Now your influence is the justice card. You're looking to pop off at this point. You're looking to wish a fucker would kind of energy. You really need to nip this in the bud. You really need to curb this. You really need to calm this shit down. Because I see you in the near future taking action and regretting this action. Okay, we've got the world in the reverse as well as your outcome card. So there very well could be a demotion or you being stopped in your tracks from moving forward. And I'm really getting a feeling of reactive abuse, like someone is trying to get you to react, someone is trying to get you to snap out. And Spirit is specifically telling you to just walk away and don't even bother entertaining the energy. Okay? Do not be snapping out. It's not worth it. It makes you look crazy. It means that you are being brought out of character. Someone is hijacking your emotions and making you look like an idiot. And they're enjoying it while they do this. So do not give them the enjoyment. Do not give them the satisfaction. Gray rock them. Give them no emotion, no reaction. Water off a duck's back. Let it roll. Okay, so be very, very vigilant with that. All right, Michael. Thank you for your patience, my friend. I'm nervous about investing money in sound therapy classes. What obstacles will I face and should I do it? Well, how much are these classes? Hey, Tammy, it takes one to know one. Hey, Michael, how much are these classes? Because if you're going to be spending $300 to $400 or $500 a class, I'll tell you right now. I was going to be funny and just say a joke, but I'm not gonna bother. Because this is serious shit. A 6-month program? No. A big fat fucking no. You could get sound therapy on YouTube for free. Okay? And who's got this whole idea for you? Who's wanting to do this sound therapy? Because that's absurd. It's like, hey, you want to get a tarot reading? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Come on over to my website and hook up through my website. So you get over on the website and the reading is $250 to $300. Like, do you get a medal? Do you get to walk home with some sort of a gift bag? Do you get your own set of tarot cards? You know, do you get a big, huge, fat crystal to bring home with you? Like, come on now. This is why my readings are under $100. Because I don't think you should pay more than maybe $60 or $80 for a reading. Like $80 is pushing it. But it depends on what you've been working on. If there's a lot of mediumship, if you're just reading tarot, a lot of the difference is in what you're doing for the reading. But I don't care what you're doing. No reading is $300 to $400 or $500 just to sit there and listen to you. I don't care if you're channeling God. I don't care if you're channeling Jesus or my last nipple. You know, my left nipple. No. It's a certification to practice. Oh. Okay, so you're actually learning how to use sound therapy as a treatment. Come on, with the way the world is, you gotta work in some funny, you know. As the hood witch says, you gotta moisturize it. You gotta move it around. Okay, well, I don't know. 1,500 is a bit steep for a class, but it is a 6-month program, and considering that it's the time taken with this 6-month program to teach you about it, I still say that you could look online, check out YouTube, find out about what sound therapy means as a profession. Check out a bunch of different videos on YouTube and see if they've got programs already where you can save the $1,500. You know, and then just maybe go in and just say, yo, I want to take the equivalent test or whatever for my certification. I've done the hours, I've done the study, yada yada yada. Take the equivalent test and see what it is. It might be cheaper. Somebody needs to stand on boundaries, though. Let's look into it. You're being betrayed, Michael. That's what it is. You're being betrayed of your wish fulfillment in order to try to find balance. Don't get swindled. This is looking like swindle right here. Seven of Wands, okay? Keeping your boundaries. Three of Feathers, betrayal, upset, okay? Triangulation of lies, okay? Nine of Shells, so this is your wish fulfillment. This is your, you being emotionally sufficient on your own, okay? Two of Crystals, you balancing things out. Being able to juggle and, find balance and adapting to the situation. Collective. If there's any hobby that you have, always check YouTube. Because chances are it's a lot easier to get into your hobby that you're questioning than what you think it is. And hell, if later on you want to take this sound therapy because you think it would, you know, it would, um, it would bring you some sort of a better understanding of what you've already learned, by all means, spend the $1,500. But I don't know. I do more research. I do some digging. I check it out from different avenues, different perspectives before you jump in. Because there's even tarot people out there that thinking that they're going to teach tarot and they're going to offer certification that they're a certified tarot reader. And I'm sorry. It's a sham. Because I don't care how much you learn tarot. I've been shuffling for 30 years and I'm still learning. Okay? Just to put it into perspective. I don't think I'm no guru with the tarot. I've been shuffling 30 years. It's bound to show for something. But I don't believe I'm the best tarot reader going. I'm not the, you know, no. I can be confident, empowering, and humble at the same time. And honestly, I think I have that going for me. And yeah, I do get a little sassy sometimes. Guardian Oracle 33 are they on YouTube? I will look her up. Guardian Oracle 333. Let's check it out and see. Alright. Is this her? Cool. Okay.
Their decision about their own shit. And then it fucking fell into divine's hands, you know? The divine's like, okay, then I'll take it and we're gonna alchemize it, right?
Oh, we're gonna alchemize it, alright? I still got you, Michael. Just give me a minute. I haven't even done yours, and I'm kind of distracted, so hold up. My bad. Let's see. Now, Michael, I'm not saying that you shouldn't invest in yourself, but make sure that you're using your discernment on how you are investing. Okay? That's all. Because there's a lot of gimmicks out there. There's a lot of programs, so-called programs, that'll get you nowhere. There's certain people that go to school. They spend all this money to go to school. Okay? And then all of a sudden, they get out of school with their certification and they got no job to go to. So what's the point of going through all this schooling to get a damn certificate that you can't is absolutely useless because you literally got no experience other than you looking into a book and studying and passing a stupid ass test that you paid for. It makes no sense. Hey Mike, Linda, she just come out online. She's like feeding off of you energetically by selling you a dream. So if you ever needed a confirmation. All right, let's get you a Celtic cross there, Michael. About your situation. Let's see what it says. Spirit, what about Michael? What's his Celtic cross look like for a situation that he's dealing with? What's his most important message? Six of acorns with an Empress cross, awakening in the reverse, and the six of crystals in the bottom there. The king of shells and the ten of shells to the justice, to the shaman, the magician reverse to the four of feathers and the nine of crystals. Michael, 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 Michael. So you got justice coming in, but you got to stop self-sabotaging. Your current success and triumph and accolades is on hold right now because your obstacle is the Empress. So it's whether or not you want to step into this power or not. You want to step in and step into your life and you want to live, or do you want to exist? And it's the big choice of to which pathway you want to take on that. In the mind, you're having a hard time. You're having a hard time going over your feelings and your emotions and sorting through and assessing what's been going on with you. You've been having a hard time trudging through the darkness, allowing yourself to open up to a possible awakening. However, within your heart space, there's definitely some balance coming. There's definitely some sort of synergy or synchronicities about to flood into your life. However, you're coming out of a time of very bitter heart space, um, quite possibly emotionally manipulative, but you dealt with a lot of turmoil, a lot of chaos. Um, I'm getting also a lot of devaluing. I get a very big sense of devaluing, like somebody was literally verbally cutting you apart. And Spirit saying they were enjoying it while they did it. Just to see the look on your face and just to see your reaction. It was sadistically satisfying to them. Um, However, you are getting justice. You are headed towards some major blessings and well-being. You're definitely headed towards wish fulfillment, not only with yourself, but either with a community of people or a new love. Okay? Whatever you are ready for, whenever you are ready for it, allow it to flow, allow it to happen. Okay? Use your discernment. Now, the shaman, divine wisdom, spiritual power, emphasizes your attitude in relation to the situation. You're wanting to dive deep. You're wanting to dig deep into your psyche, into your emotions, into the depths of your soul. And I commend you for that. But you have to understand that um, this is not a destination point. Okay, this is about a journey. Okay, it's about enjoying the cruise while you're there in the moment. You're enjoying and embracing the process. You're not just trying to rush through to get to the finish line, because that's the illusion. People think that they're going to go into the depths of their soul, into the depths of their emotion, and feel that there's a destination to reach. There is no destination. You'll get lost down that black hole of uncertainty and unknown. Okay? It's about the journey. It's about the fulfillment that you get in this journey. It's about each lesson that you learn along the way that builds your character and builds your arsenal of information and understanding. Okay, so pull the reins back, slow the fucking horse down, because you're ready to burn out. You got a wheel a little loose on the left side, so you might want to. I don't know why I'm being called to check your wheel on the left side, but you might want to get your car checked if you might be hearing sounds. Getting the left rear tire. Um, there is definitely some sort of manipulation happening still in your energy, but a lot of it is you're kind of gaslighting yourself, boss. I'm gonna come out with it. But you are healing. You are getting through this. This is a cycle that you're potentially going to end very soon. It's just coming to the realization and understanding of that. Your hopes and fears is to rest. Partially, your hopes is to rest, but your fears is to be lazy and to be stagnant and to feel like you're not doing anything and to feel in a helpless energy like you're not doing anything is shameful. I can sense that you feel very shameful if you're just sitting there and you're not doing anything, and it's weird to just sit there and meditate because you'd rather be doing something with your time. You have to get out of this notion that the whole physicality of your body, just because you're not doing anything doesn't mean you're lazy. The fact that you're taking time out to go within is not because you're lazy. Okay? Uh, this is the biggest problem that we have as a collective, is that we choose to not go within. We choose not to sort out our thoughts or our emotions. We choose to bottle it up and push it down and sweep it under the rug until some other day when we absolutely blow our top into the point where we snap out and we can't take it anymore. And then we regret what we do because we haven't balanced out our emotions or our thoughts, right? So the epitome of sitting there to meditate, to just sit there and stillness and mindfulness and just to be in the silence is sometimes grueling for people. And it's because they feel that they're not doing anything. They're not doing enough. But when you actually take the time to be serious about going within and you go deep within your psyche and in your mind and in your soul and in your heart space, and you take that journey, if you go through to empower yourself and create a plan, a focus, an inspiration, to be able to take aim at a new project or a new direction, it is not wasted time. Okay, so Spirit's specifically saying stop feeling guilty for meditating and taking time out to be still. Because this stillness is extremely important to anybody's awakening or elevation or ascension. Okay? So stop thinking that you're doing it wrong or that you're not doing enough or that you're feeling guilty for sitting there and meditating for 2 hours when you could have been doing laundry and the dishes and all this other stuff. Sitting there in the mindfulness and the quiet is just as important as laundry and dishes and eating and everything else. It should be on the priority list right at the top. But ultimately, it's showing here that you are needing rest. And it's showing that if you do not choose to elevate, there will be some sort of an energetic codependency still latched onto you if you don't follow through with this lesson. And it's almost like it's giving me a feeling of you backtracking, you moving like 30 feet ahead and then having to back up and try it again. But when you go to back up, you get stuck in a rut. So, for this justice to come through and be present, you need to stop self-sabotaging. Don't be thinking these delays are a problem or added pressure. It's a divine timing situation. Kind of lose control of the whole idea that you have control and allow the divine to be in control instead. Allow yourself time still, um, allow yourself enough stillness and time to hear the divine wisdom that is within you. Um, a good way to do it is start with a chakra meditation. Check out the description and the community page here on my YouTube. Scroll on down till you see the chakra centers and start from the bottom and you'll work your way up. Anything that you might have residing within you that you're having a hard time letting go or having a hard time allowing to flow, sit with it. Sit with it. Allow yourself some time to heal. But ultimately, it's up to you on how you show up and how you choose to understand and how you choose to see and perceive your situation. Is there anybody else with a super chat? Welcome in, D. Do we got any more super chats, super stickers, super thanks? It'll get you a message. You're welcome, Michael. All right, throw your hearts in the chat. I'm gonna pick one more. So if you want a Celtic Cross reading, I'm picking one more. Throw your hearts in the chat if you want a message. Welcome in, Mandy. Come on, I got 20 in the chat and only 3 people want a message. Okay. All right, let's see. It's been very, very karmic, Mandy. Lots of karmic energy, per usual. Okay, Kels, Jamie, and Cupcake. I'm going to split my deck into 3 piles. And I'm going to give you guys mini reads. Okay, Kels. tells you have a creative force of confidence that you're not even aware of. You're kind of keeping it hidden. You're going to be taking a step of faith, a new leap of faith very, very soon. Okay? But it's going to be a particular position where you're not going to want to walk away. However, emotionally, it is in your best interest. You're good at what you do, and I think somebody's trying to take advantage of you. The wheel of fortune is in your favor, so be steadfast in what you're going for. Don't allow the deceptions of others and what other people's opinions are make or break what you're going to do with yourself. Okay? You might be having a hard time finding competence right now, but you are asked to open your mind to new perspectives, and possibly through an awakening, you might learn something. To open your mind to the possibilities that the divine is trying to tell you a message. You do have a very deep intuition about you, and you need to start paying attention to that. Um, Guard your truth. Don't be allowing other people to come in and tell you that what you're experiencing is crazy or an illusion, because you're sitting here kind of in this King of Swords energy that is requiring you to stand on truth and stand on boundaries. Okay? All right. Jamie. Okay. Again, I'm getting a feeling of reactive abuse. So somebody's kind of getting on your nerves. Somebody's trying to get you going. Somebody's trying to get you all heated. And to try to get you to react so that way you look crazy in a particular relationship that's not working out to begin with. Your whole world seems to be falling down and falling apart, and things seem to be starting to move very, very quickly. Um, the bills might be piling up. You might be having people come in, say, "Oh, you owe me this. Oh, you owe me that. Give me how." It's time to pay up kind of situation. Um, you're having a hard time making decisions to move forward, and you're kind of being brought out of your comfort zone, unfortunately. However, you kind of need this. It's kind of giving you a kick in the ass to get up and get moving, because this King of Crystals in the reverse energy isn't really helping you. You're having to do it all on your own, okay? And this King of Crystals is kind of in a position where they're wanting you to cater to them, but they're not willing to put in any type of work for it. It's a very lazy energy. The Three of Crystals is saying there is going to be new collaborations coming in, and you will have a great awakening. There's going to be a great truth revealed to you, okay? And this is also going to bring success and triumph to you. I think you might have impacted somebody's life in such a way that it helped them open their eyes. Okay? So continue soul searching and reevaluate where you want to go with your life, where you want to go, what you want to do. Because right now, I get a sense that you're feeling slightly defeated, and you really need to work on your self love and bring yourself back into balance within your self worth, self respect, self forgiveness, integrity, okay, and empowerment. Okay, so take that into consideration going forward. You do have a lot of old emotions, quite possibly a lot of different situations coming and bubbling up to the surface. Feel them, acknowledge them, show them compassion, learn all you can, and allow them to be released. Don't be sweeping them under the rug and putting them off for later, because they will come back to haunt you, and it's better as they bubble up to deal with them then, because as they bubble up, the divine is saying, no, guess what? I'm presenting this time and this moment for you to look into this and to sort this out. So make it happen. Okay? Ultimately, use your intuition. Allow that allow that to inspire you. Allow those whispers in the back of your mind to really kind of take shape in your life. Okay? They're not going to tell you to go skydiving without a parachute. They're not going to go tell you to jump off the side of a building and do something stupid. They're going to tell you to raise your vibration. It's going to tell you to live your life. It is going to tell you to not settle for less and live in your highest timeline. Okay? It is going to try to instruct and push you in that direction, to live in your highest timeline. Your best advice is to listen to it. Okay? And finally, put these old burdens that you no longer have any use for to rest. It is time. All right, Cupcake. You are not up in your head anymore. You are not confused. And on another plane of existence, you very well could be out for blood. You're not playing anymore. And quite frankly, you weren't playing stupid games. You didn't want to win these stupid prizes. But it seems like people think that they can take advantage of your heart and do it anyway, and then leave you with the mess. Not today, Satan. Why? Because you're striving for your foundation. You're striving for your comfort and your community. You're striving for a happy home. You're done with the lies, the deception, the mental disfiguration, and the lies, like the major betrayals. You're done with this. You're wanting to reconcile, you're wanting to put it all behind you. But you're having a hard time connecting to the divine wisdom and your spiritual power. I get a sense you're almost afraid of it. You're afraid of the dark, or you're afraid of the shadow. But sometimes that what we don't understand presents itself, so that way we may gain a new understanding. So you may be shown a dark night of the soul quite soon. You might be shown a tower, which brings huge change. However, through this experience, I guarantee you, as rough as it might be, as rough as it might feel, it is going to bring you truth, clarity, and justice. Okay? So understand that. Welcome in, Sean. But yes, there will be justice coming to you. Work in silence for now. Work in preparation and be very resourceful. Be frugal almost. Invest your money and your finances into something that you will be put it under the basis of a need or a want. Allow yourself one want a month, but focus more or less on what you need. Okay? Working in silence, being sneaky, not showing everybody your hand. You might have to go after what people are thinking that you're not allowed to have. So all these people that's got an opinion about what you want to go and do with your life, I say go and do it. If it's going to bring you impact of joy, of love, of enjoyment, of fulfillment, do it. Make it happen. People don't need to be knowing your business all the time. But just whatever you're doing, whatever you're getting yourself into, make sure that it's for your highest timeline and make sure that it's safe. Okay? That's all I ask. You miss me. What are you talking about, you miss me? 3 of Acorns. We're talking about being patient. We're talking about being steadfast. We're talking about exploration, enjoying the journey. We're talking about knowing that what work we are putting in, what intention we are putting into what we're working on is going to pay off. Okay? It's not about the race, it's about the journey. Okay? Knight of Shells in reverse to the King of Shells. What's your last initial, Sean? Your last name. What's your last initial? Because I know many Seans and I don't know what Sean I'm talking to. Okay. Nice to see ya. Yes, it has. Alright. King of Shells. Cupcake. You're going from a Knight of Shells in the reverse to a King of Shells. Make up your mind. It's given me this stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Wishy-washy bullshit. You don't know whether you're coming or you're going. You don't know whether or not you should, show some love or not show some love. So just take some time out for you. Maybe it's a good time to guard your heart away from all the buffoonery. Haven't you been through enough? Don't you deserve some peace? Hmm? You're feeling defeated, so why not take some time out for you, Cupcake? Don't you deserve that? Hmm? You have wish fulfillment coming to you, but you need to show up for yourself for a change. Stop expecting other people to show up for you when you won't even show up for yourself. I said it. It's a big pill to swallow, but I said it. Allowing other people to abandon you at the same time you're abandoning yourself, it doesn't look good. And I'm speaking from personal experience. Okay? There was a time and place in my life where I was abandoning myself. And when I stopped doing that, and I stopped allowing other people to take advantage of that, all of a sudden I was the one I was the one being bad. I was the one not allowing other people to manipulate me. All of a sudden it was my problem. No, they just wanted to make it my problem because they didn't want they were sad that they couldn't manipulate me anymore. Once you step into this energy, Cupcake, some major changes are about to happen. We got the tower coming in. And after that tower, this is going to be a good tower for you because it's going to bring you a lot of balance. It's going to bring you a lot of equilibrium, harmony. You might even be calling on angels, and the angels are looking out for you. Holy shit, going from Temperance to Ten of Pentacles. Things are about to get good for you. But you got to move forward with your truth. You got to speak up. You got some major celebrations coming in. The best is yet to come there, Cupcake. You just got to believe it. Stand in your power. Remember who the fuck you are. Alright? Alright, Sean. Are you still here? Just so you know, you're the one getting married, right? Okay. I gotta say something. If I come back there, shit's gonna hit the fan. So that's why I don't come back there. If you want to make it all special, a year and a day after you're married, come on up and do like a honeymoon kind of getaway, go for a hotel night kind of situation, and come hang out and go for dinner, and we'll make it special. We'll make it a special evening with you and the lady, and yeah, somehow, some way. Well, if my safety could be assured 100% if I come back there, I might consider it. Well, the joys of being gang stalked, you know, totally betrayed by my family. Yeah, it's been quite the hoot. So, to be able to trust anyone has been torture. Alright, so it's showing here, Sean, that you are moving forward towards a new foundation, a new stability. It's also showing that you are removing yourself from a particular responsibility. You're letting go of certain irons in the fire, shall we say. You're letting go of burdens, things that no longer serve you, particular relationships, particular connections, which has kind of left you kind of in limbo at the moment. But it's really kind of opened your eyes to the people that are actually there for you and to the ones that aren't. It's kind of brought you into this new perspective and an awakening. However, now you're moving forward with your intuition and being inspired by what your inner voice is speaking of and telling you. It's showing inspiration for the future. And the dragons are saying you're winning. So you're on the right track. If you're questioning as to whether or not you were on the right track, you are. You do have a lot of emotions coming to the surface that you're needing to work through, though, which is creating a little bit of balance. A lot of the work that you've done in the past seems to not be very fruitful. It's been kind of showing up empty, and you're at the verge of quite possibly snapping out for not getting the recognition for the work that you're putting in. It's like you're not getting out what you're putting into something. But you need to stand in your power. There's something else coming. I think since you've switched over companies, I think it's been a little better. And I think that's partially is the reason why you switched. Because you weren't being taken care of the way you should have been. It was almost as if they were wanting you to do the bitch work and at a lower rate to do that. You stood in your power and you said, no, I'm not dealing with this. Right? So you moved on. You were done with the breadcrumb. And it's not even about self-empowerment. It was about more or less the self-respect that you were losing. You're like, I'm not about to play this stupid ass game. You had the courage to move forward, and it seems as though you might have reconciled with a particular place that you may have worked before. Or maybe you had, I don't know, there was some sort of a reconciliation or something, a recovery, um, maybe a delay in a transformation from one job to the other. I don't know, but there was some sort of reconciliation. Like it ended a lot better than what you expected it to. I think they might have even actually called you back and said, "Yo, can you come in and help us out one last shift?" And you're like, "Nope, I'm out. Sorry." And you've seen it coming. But it just basically proved to you what type of work you do, who you are, how you show up, and the fact that, you know what, they know they lost a good one, but I guess they should have treated you better. Well, right. Sweet dreams, Maureen. If you're still here, have a good night. Um, Sheila Brewster, are you still kicking it with us? Yes, you are. Pick me, pick me, pick me, Mandy. You know I don't like pick me's in my chat. You being sassy or something? I had to go back up the list, okay? She's been waiting patiently. Alright, what's going on with Sheila? Let's do a Celtic cross for Sheila. I can get you on the list there, Mandy. What's the chance you got a super chat for me? Anybody? Super chat, super sticker, super thanks. It's the new moons. Alright. Somebody's needing to walk away, but they're questioning it. They're on the fence. And the reason why you're questioning it is because you're wondering whether or not it's actually going to be worth the journey. This particular journey is going to require you to go through a transition. It's going to require you to use your insight. You're basically going on an emotional quest within yourself to renew who you are and the essence of your emotions, to balance them out, and to come into alignment with your higher self and your most highest best version of you. I don't know who this is for, but sometimes you need to do this in silence. Sometimes you need to do this out of the public eye. Sometimes you need to take a leave and step away. Take out some time for you. Okay? Fireflies, dragonflies, hummingbirds, starfish might be significant to you. All right, Mandy. No. Sheila. Sheila. Let's shuffle these up a little bit more. Come on. I wanted to do that. A Celtic cross for you. I got sidetracked because the other cards popped out. And they're like, no, read me first. It's like, okay, but I need to do it. No, read me anyway. It's like, fine. All right, Sheila. What am I doing? Okay. Sheila. When are you going to stop lying to yourself? Why are you lying to yourself at the fact that you're just that fucking awesome? And you're downplaying it? You're downplaying your light? You're downplaying what you're made of? You're made of magic. You realize that. You've literally got the Midas touch and you don't even show it. You don't celebrate it. And quite frankly, people know that you're so fucking good at different things that they get you to do these things and they put you under pressure just to see how fucking magnificent you actually are. They literally put you under pressure on purpose to test you and to see you in your element. Apparently, you're amazing under pressure. You seem to glow. You seem to have some sort of magic that happens when you are put under pressure. And it's like you take off and you're in this leader position. Sweet dreams, Sean. Thank you for stopping in. So when are you going to start being serious about you? That's my biggest question. You got to stop lying to yourself. Stop playing yourself small. And stop allowing these dumbass motherfuckers to try to push you and ridicule you and get you in this reactive abuse to the point where you can't handle it anymore. You're ready to snap out. And they want you to react to make you look crazy, to diminish you. So whatever you're doing and you're excelling extremely well and you're doing better than other people, you're outshining other people, you're making them look bad. That's not your problem. That's their problem. Okay? But you got a lot of overwhelming crossing you, right? But you're good at what you do. Yeah. You know you're good. You're just kind of selling yourself short. You're letting go of old emotional bullshit, and I'm extremely proud of you for this. You don't deserve this bullshit chaos anymore. You need to stand up for yourself. You deserve to. This energy that's coming at you, trying to get you to react, they're not going anywhere fast. Okay? And they are trying to betray you. They're trying to betray your way forward. However, that is going to be reconciled because they're going to be checked very quickly. Hmm. Be patient. Change your perspective. See things from a more empowered light. Allow people to show up to you and show you who they are and believe them. It's in your best interest. Let them show you who they are and then act accordingly. And give no fucks. Because once they show you who they are, you have every right to act accordingly. And if they thinking that you're going to be reactive and, you're going to accept that reactive abuse, they're sadly mistaken. Because you've got better things to do with your time. All right, Mandy. Mandy, 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 have I ever been one to play? Hmm? All right, I'm going to say this. It seems to me, by these cards, you're taking stock of what's going on. It's almost like you're going back to the drawing board about a particular situation. We have the world sitting in your situation, and in your situation. Um, the world card is upside down, so this is a delay or a sabotage of some sort to your level up and to your ascension. This is a delay to closing out cycles. Now, the thing is you're in your feels. You're in the process of healing. You're in the process of changing the way you look at things, trying to find hope, trying to find kind of rehabilitation, readjustment. And with the five being a five, five is of change, right? So Having the shells being here, it's the cups. So it's emotion. It's changing the way you look at emotions, changing the way you look at love, changing the way you look at other people. Okay? So this is a bit of an obstacle to your current level up and to your current cycle closing. It's something, it's almost like you're not wanting to let something go. Now, in your mind space is the High Priestess. You're being called to listen to your intuition and your sacred knowledge of who you are. Nurture who the fuck you are. It's not about what other people think you are. It's about what you think you are. Okay? And the thing is that the Page of Feathers is sitting here in the heart space. So it's almost as if you're looking outside of yourself to other people in order to get some sort of validation or some sort of recognition or some sort of acceptance of yourself. Okay? And when you're looking outside of yourself for answers, you're not going to find fuck all. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're looking in the wrong spot. Okay? You need to discover yourself. You need to explore yourself. And that is meaning go within. Don't be expecting the outside sources of experience to teach you anything about what's going on within. It comes from within to out into your physical reality. So if your outer world is chaotic, your inner world is chaotic. In order to change your outer world, you first must change your inner world. Okay? It doesn't happen the other way around. You can't look outward to the outer world for peace for the inner world. You have to first find that within yourself. So, the past is talking about the King of Acorns. So, in the past, you might have had a lot of optimism. You might have had a lot of passion. You might have been standing firm on what you felt as passionate and innovative and what you wanted to move forward with. But shortly after, it puts you through some sort of a dark night of the soul. It puts you in a position where you're having to go within and look within yourself. Okay? But now you're coming out of that. You're coming out of your comfort zone. It's almost like you're coming out of hibernation. And I'm getting a feeling like you're wanting to scream because the Ace of Feathers is here in your attitude and relation, and it's in the reverse. So it seems as though since you went within, you haven't really been finding anything. You've been lying to yourself. You've been questioning yourself about the messages coming forward from your intuition. It's like you're questioning your intuition. Is this actually happening? Is this actually real? Is this actually a message? I need a confirmation. I get it. It happens to all of us. But you're going to have to come to a point where you start trusting your intuition, where you start trusting yourself to make a decision. Okay? You got to stop questioning what's coming into you. So how do you expect to move forward and you standing in your power if you're going to always question yourself? Your influence is the Five of Crystals in the reverse. So you are finding yourself value. You're you're changing your values. You're changing the way you're looking at life, about new possibilities, new passions, new perseverance, persistence. You're looking for different ways of building a new foundation that's going to be stronger than the one that you had. Okay, you want a stable enough foundation where you're not going to be left out in the cold. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to be independent. You want to be self-reliant. You're not wanting to have to rely on other people. You want to be able to give back to your community. So this is about finding finding value in that community and finding where you belong. Your attitude in relation is basically stating to me with the wheel in the reverse is saying that you're not really wanting to change if you're not going to see any possibilities. And this is what's kind of got you in this fear and questioning yourself. I'm done with putting in any type of effort to anything I'm not going to get anything back out of. If I'm not going to get anything out of it, fuck you. I'm done. If it's not going to be 100% reciprocal, equally balanced, equally yoked, I want nothing to do with it. You know what? Back when my life was absolutely destroyed, and then I got the job working for the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny job is pretty selfless. You kind of gotta just surrender. And it was literally the best thing I ever did. Sometimes the community service and the things that you do for other people by not even expecting anything back are the little golden nuggets of existence and of giving yourself purpose and giving yourself something to do and some sort of value. It's the things that you do for other people and you don't expect anything in return. That's the gold. Okay? And that's extremely difficult for me to say. Okay? Because I get cheated, I get taken advantage of all the time. But when you can change your perspective to the point where I'm going to give back, whether they like it or not, I'm going to give back. And whether or not they give back to me, I'm still going to give. Because it's the principle. It's the fact that if I'm going to give, I deserve equally. And if I'm not going to get equally from who I'm giving to, I'm going to get that equally somehow, some way. It's got to balance out. It's got to. It's within the divine plan. Okay? It's within alchemy. You give a certain amount of energy outward, you will receive that same energy back. Whether it's within the same entity or not is oblivious. Okay? It doesn't have to be from the same entity, right? You might give to Joe. Joe knows Mindy. Mindy knows Kelly. Kelly knows Martha. But Martha's going to be giving back to you. But Martha didn't know that you helped Joe. But Martha was called to give to you. The divine instructed her to come forward and say, "Here, Mandy." "Oh, I didn't even understand this. What's this for?" "Well, I just felt compelled to give you this because I see you do a lot of work and I think you deserve a little bit of praise and a little bit of accolades and maybe some flowers. So here you go." The divine works in extremely wild ways. Okay, so do it in despite of getting cheated on. Do it in spite of getting swindled or taken advantage of. Do it anyways. But just use your discernment. Don't get yourself swindled. Don't get yourself abused. Don't get yourself taken advantage of. Don't get yourself ripped off. But still the act of service, the act of showing up, the act of doing it in despite of, okay? Loving in despite of the hurt. It's courageous. Like you're loving just for the sake of love. You're not loving because you've been hurt before. You're loving because you know how special love is. And you want to feel that again. But again, it's about pouring it back into yourself rather than someone else. So maybe instead of focusing on other people, you focus on you. When you know that you want something back, give to yourself. When you have enough to give others, you can give to others. Simple stuff. But I do see you stepping into this Empress energy once you get your ass out of your head, or your head out of your ass. I do see you standing in this a very abundant, beautiful Empress energy of attracting what is meant for you. But you just got to get out of your head and into your purpose. Okay? I literally went through that same thing, Mandy. Yep. I was absolutely shattered too. So I get you. Hey Sean, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. It's been a while. So what happened 6 months ago? What did I say to you 6 months ago, Sean? And has the reading come to pass? Has it showed any validity in your days? Yeah, it's usually never greener on the other side. It's either fake grass or it's fertilized with bullshit. Mr. Everett. Oh my goodness. The biggest the biggest win that you could do is when you find out that they're cheating on you, cheat on them with yourself. If you can hang on, I'm going to have a quick smoke there, Sean, and I'll come on back and I'll give you a little bit of a message. But you just got to be patient. It's been a long night so far. I'm proud of you, Mandy. I'll pass on the popcorn lung. I've been smoking since I was 9 years old. And I know people that have smoked the vape for less than 2 years and they ended up dying with popcorn lung. So I'll pass on the vape. Oh, it's a thing. You're welcome, Sheila. No, the funniest thing is when they start cheating on you, start saying, yeah, I'm going out on a date. I got a date this Friday, and I'm going on a date. And then when they ask you who you're going out on a date with, just myself. Why do I need to go out on a date with anybody? I can go out on a date with myself. But make them wonder. Make them think. But take that time out for yourself. They want to turn around and devalue you and discredit you and make you feel like shit by choosing somebody else. That's fine. Choose yourself. Because clearly they can't seem to have their void filled enough with you around. They need to go somewhere else to get it filled. And that's quite alright. Let them. But you don't need anybody. You can do that yourself. As long as you're loving on yourself, you don't have to worry about anybody else's opinion. simple stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't marry them. They usually love bomb me until the paperwork's finished. And then that's the honeymoon, the night of the honeymoon is usually when they pull the mask off. And then by then you've already signed the papers. Too bad you can't go in for buyer's remorse. 14 days buyer remorse. I'll send it back. That's okay, I called it with my ex. They said they weren't ever going to get married again, and they got married again. And it was an absolute nightmare, and they think I don't know, but I do. The divine tells me everything. And somehow, for some reason, apparently the joke is on me. When really the joke is on them. Get yourself a nice toy there, Sean, and make yourself happy. You deserve to have a little bit of enjoyment in yourself. It'd be pretty slim pickings out there anyway. Well, then you just got to learn how to touch yourself in a way that's going to benefit you. How are you going to find any joy with anyone else if you can't find joy with yourself? If you can't pleasure yourself, if you can't enjoy yourself in your own company, how do you expect to enjoy any company with anyone else? If you can't show up for yourself, how can you show up for anyone else? Really? Let's see what we got for you, Sean. That was the biggest lesson I learned. How can I show up for myself and show up for myself and show up for myself and constantly feel depleted and not get back what I'm giving? You know? It's the big question. Six of Crystals. What you're dealing with is not equaled. It's not requited. All you are is focusing on right now is your stability, your home life, making sure that you're comfortable, trying to give back to your community. You've been doing a lot of shadow work. It's showing here that you need to take action and focus. Time is of the essence. You might be being given a lot of different choices. There might be a lot of different situations happening here for you. You might be feeling a little overwhelmed at this time. It will pass, okay? You need to start maybe working on looking and focusing on the future, because you do have balance coming in. If you've been calling on the angels, your answer your answers are being prayed. No, your prayers are being answered. Okay. The whole thing is, though, is that you need to get out of your head. You need to see things from a different perspective. And I think you've done that. You've went within, you've dug deep, and now you're coming out of that. Okay? However, it's showing here that you're having a hard time having a transition because there's still fog there. There's still uncertainty there. And it's showing there's a time of unrest. You're showing a time of chaos. You're showing a time of deception. You could very well be dealing with deception. You could very well be ridding that out of your life once and for all. You're not accepting deception and lies and deception, like deceitfulness. Okay? You're being more intuitive. You're seeing it more. It's almost as if you see it in a lot of people around you. You're recognizing it more. Sense this relationship. It's kind of spooky. This is kind of giving you a bit of a deterrent in order to be able to walk away. There's lessons that you're not looking at. There's lessons, there's stuff that you're not wanting to look at. There's something that you're not wanting to work through, which is holding you back from your transition. Okay? So stop sweeping it under the rug and allow it to bubble up and deal with it as it bubbles up. Show it compassion, show it forgiveness, show it acceptance, show it validity. Okay? And allow it to flow. Allow yourself to feel the emotions, to feel the anger, to feel what you're feeling. Feel it. Make it valid. Recognize it. Validate it. Show it compassion. And forgive yourself for putting yourself through it. Rise above it. Empower yourself to move forward. Allow the pain and the suffering and the brokenness to push you forward. Allow it to be your ammo. Allow it to be the fire that ignites you within in your inspiration to move forward. Okay? It's crucial. It's crucial. There's almost an emotional dependence. It's like you're looking for validation in all the wrong places. You need to validate yourself. Because if you're looking for other people to validate you, it's not going to happen. If you're waiting for someone else to validate your foundation, it's not going to happen. The moment you realize that, and you step out of the expectation of that, is when things are going to start moving. That's when the wheel of fortune is going to switch and start moving in your favor. You need to start showing up for you. Don't be waiting for other people to fill that void when you won't even fill it yourself. You're not allowing your emotions to flow. You're holding them back. You need to release this. It's very crucial. Then you're lying to yourself. You're saying you're going to get through it, and you're really not. You're self-sabotaging your healing. You kind of brought yourself to this. It's almost as if you feel like you're losing control. And it's because you're not being honest with yourself. Okay? I think you do need some time to cry and allow your emotions to flow. Take out a couple days and work through your pain, work through little things here and there, and empower yourself. This isn't to rip yourself apart. This is to empower you, to rise above it. Okay, that's the whole point of allowing your emotions to flow, is to rise above the bullshit. Okay, stop sweeping it under the rug. When it bubbles up, sit with it. Baby steps. You don't have to do it all in a day. You don't have to do it all in a weekend. Just take your time. It's worth it. I guarantee you it's worth it. It shows you beating yourself up emotionally about it, though. You're allowing the manipulation to take control. And you deserve better. You deserve to treat yourself better. You're having a hard time making a decision. But you're needing to move forward and be in this kind of attitude of discovery and exploration, and keeping your mind open to new possibilities and new information. Okay? You got a lot of different ideas, a lot of different energies, a lot of different results. You got a lot of different reactions coming in at you. You might have put out some sort of action, and now you're going to be getting reaction coming back in. It might make you feel a little bit defeated. Okay, but it's because you've been breadcrumbing yourself. You're not allowing your intuition to guide you. You're cutting it out. Now, with you, you are going to be going through a bit of an awakening. You are coming out of the worst of it, and you are moving into some sort of wish fulfillment and well-being. You will be attaining something beautiful, but you need to do the work first. And that's partially coming into balance with your masculine and feminine within you. You need to nurture yourself. You need to show yourself compassion. You also need to provide, and you need to protect yourself. This is how you integrate your masculine and feminine in that together, by showing compassion and showing protection, sticking up for yourself, showing up for yourself. Okay, learning about yourself, learning about what you like, what you don't like, making a list, and focusing on the manifestation that you want to bring into your life. The only way you're going to do that is with a balanced heart and a balanced mind. As above, so below. So it's up to you to find that balance. Nobody else is going to bring you that balance. So stop looking for other people to bring you that balance. You're going to be sadly disappointed. Okay? So start protecting yourself and start fixing you. Oh, protection is definitely still necessary when you're in balance. Mind you, when you are moving more or less in your north node and you've balanced out your chakras, yes, it brings you divine protection because you are in alignment with your life path. So yes, you are pretty well on the money there, Pain. That's the biggest message, I think, tonight, is that we need to start showing up for ourselves where other people were lacking in doing so. But it was within our expectation of that brought us that discontentment. Right? So, on that note, my friends, this is it. This is all I've got for you tonight. I want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for those that have supported me over the last year. You are forever a checkmate in my life. You're part of my tribe, and I love you from the deepest part of my soul. I very much appreciate your ongoing support. Thank you for your donations. Please be good to yourself. If you guys want to get in on the tarot, learning tarot, I've got a workshop coming up in the next week or two. I'm going to start working on that soon. It is going to be in the live format, and you are required to have a flight club membership or higher in order to be present and have access to the workshop. If you have a chat access, you will be invited to the lives. However, they will no longer be accessible after they have aired and have uploaded. They will be in the membership, the flight club membership access and higher. So if you've got a level 1, if you've got a level 2, a level 3, a level 4, you're automatically enrolled in the membership. So you have to have at least the membership level in order to have access after upload. Okay, but if you are a chat member, you will have access, and you will be invited to the lives. It's going to be a week-long session of videos, probably going to be uploaded during the day, maybe mid to late afternoon. We're going to talk about numerology. We're going to talk about the different suits and what the basic correspondence of them are. We're going to talk about the higher arcana and the archetypes as to where they come from and why they're here. Yeah, we're going to learn about the tarot. So if you want to be part of that, make sure you are in the Flight Club membership or higher to have access to the video afterwards. Otherwise, if you're a chat member, then make sure that you're paying attention to the notifications, so that way you know when that live is going to be aired, and that way you can partake. Okay? So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. So please be good to yourself. If you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself, so that way you can be good to others. You hear? Huh? You hear? You hear that? Do I need to speak louder? Do I need to speak a little louder for the ones in the back? I love you all. Thank you, tribe. Please have a good evening, and I'll catch you in the next video.